Now what we want to do is make a bubble plot. And the bubble plot is going to be per capita energy is going to be the X, per capita GDP is Y, so I'm going to move that over to the other side, and then population is going to be the radius of the size of the symbol, so I need to move that to be in the like XYZ location. Okay, and I need to adjust my, okay, that should be good. Okay, so when you do your plot, you'll be plotting all 10 countries. I'm just going to do 4 here. And so you need to select 3 columns because there's 3 pieces of information that go into a bubble plot. We're going to insert a bubble plot, and you can see there we have it. Okay, and the size of the symbols you can see are proportional to the population. So we've got dollars with commas for 1,000, then we have joules. Let's put commas in the joules, what the heck. But get rid of the decimal points. Okay, and we want to dress up your chart a little bit for presentation purposes. So what we're going to do is we're going to add, go up here to chart design, and we're going to add labels to the axes. So the primary horizontal axis, okay, I just chose that and it's ready for me to type, is per capita energy consumed. For me, it's joules per year. And then we want to add the vertical axis, per capita GDP dollars per year. Okay. Now notice the y-axis goes negative, even though the center of the symbol is where the value is. So the data is not negative, but the size of the circle to fit that in, they went negative. I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of that, and this shows you how to change the bounds on the y-axis. So if you double click on the y-axis and choose, you can see when I'm in between the numbers, it's chart area, so that's not the axis. So you need to click, you can see the little mouse note there, it says vertical value axis. I'm going to double click, and sometimes it comes up default like this. You want to choose as a bar graph. Usually this is closed. You'd have to open it up. And we want to change the minimum bound. We want to change the minimum to 0. And you can see the maximum is automatic. I'm okay with the maximum as it is, so I'll just leave that. But you could change that as well. You could change other details down below. Last thing that I want to change is I want to label these symbols so that it's got the name of the country on it. And so we're going to right click. So first thing you're going to do, click on the chart. So the chart is selected, then single click on one of the symbols, and you can see it selected all the symbols, so it's the entire series, and then right click and add data labels. I'm not sure the difference between labels and callouts, but data labels is what we want. Okay, and you can see what it does is it puts the y value numbers on there. I'm not interested in that. I can estimate the y value by looking at the location on the chart. I want the name of the country. So we're going to click once on the symbol to select the symbol. Click once more so it selects only that symbol for that, or only that data label for that particular circle. And then I'm going to double click on it, and now you can see you could choose the X value to be printed, the Y value, the series name, the bubble size. What I want is something else, so we're going to say choose cell, and then I can go pick any cell in the spreadsheet. So choose cell, it gets this little dialog box, and 48,476 corresponds to Germany. So I'm going to select the cell for Germany. 12722 is China. 8930 is Brazil. And 2389 is India. Okay. So I want your chart to have labels on every symbol. Okay, and I think, you know, this x-axis is not very good the way it is. It will look okay for BOEs. I'm gonna just for completeness, I'm gonna edit this to look good for joules per year. So we're gonna change that to scientific, and we're gonna put 2 decimal places on it. Okay, so that looks better. The last thing I want to do is, for the homework, I'm going to ask you to paste things into a Word document because it's hard for the TAs to grade an Excel spreadsheet on the speed grader in Canvas because the plots and things don't show up. So I'm going to want you to put all of your answers, images of all your answers and images of your spreadsheet in the in a Word document so the TAs can grade it, and then you'll also turn in your Excel spreadsheet so they can look at the spreadsheet and make sure the equations and everything are correct. And remember, everybody has to have their own file, no sharing of files. Okay, so now let's say this is homework number 1, question number 1. Let's say, and hit, this is image of data and calculation tables. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to move the chart out of the way a little bit. I'm going to take a screenshot by hitting print screen on my keyboard, and that copies that image into the clipboard, and then I can go back to my Word document and I just say paste, and you can paste as Control V, or you can paste from the menu up here, but I'm just going to say Control V. There's the image, but you can see I've got actually 3 screens in my setup here. So I need to crop this image, so I'm going to crop it. So I right-clicked on the image, choose crop. And I don't want to see the plot right now. I just want to see the table. Okay, so I've got the size I want. Now I can just either click out in the white space or hit escape. Okay, and there's my table of data values, and make it a little bit bigger than, you know, make it big enough so it's readable. And secondly, it's plot, bubble plot. I'm just writing short things here because I'm trying to get done with this so I don't use up too much of your time watching my video. Here, you could do a print screen and crop again, but I would suggest that you actually select the plot and copy it. Control C will copy it, or you can go up to home and choose copy. Okay. So I did Control C. Whoops. That's a previous version. That's not the file I wanted, but anyway. Here's the file we're just working on. So then I click in there below the name bubble plot, and to paste it, if you're going to paste your chart, don't just paste it automatically, paste it as a picture. And so that's, you need to open up the menu below paste and choose this picture. And so there you have that. And so if I look at what I've done so far, those are the answers. Now you're going to answer all the other questions that I have in the Word spreadsheet. If there's other worksheet stuff I ask you to document in Word, you need to do that so that when you hand in your homework, you'll hand in the Word document, which a TA can grade, and the Excel sheet is there for the TA for reference. Okay, I think that's it for now.